failing international peace agenda. The United Nations is an intergovernmental organization whose stated purposes are to maintain international peace and security, to develop friendly relations among nations, achieve international cooperation, and serve as a center for harmonizing the actions of nations. Every peace-loving human being upon the face of the earth can embrace this UN Charter and make it their own. The world's lack and need for peace is the most important missing link which has been eluding the world for thousands of years. The UN was founded on June 26, 1945, after the World War II. There was much jubilation and stirred hope for peace when this intergovernmental organization was formed. But alas, the celebrations didn't last long as wars continued unabated despite the best intentions of the UN. There were no less than 39 wars globally between 1945 and 1949. It is shocking to say the least, that despite all the trauma and loss of life brought to bear upon humanity by the two previous world wars, hostilities continued anyway. War is nothing but the destruction of our earth and unnecessary waste of human lives. War achieves nothing. War is pure evil, even though it may be justified in over 1,000 reasons, the results always remain the same. The failing international peace agenda. Even though the UN has 197 member states and 2 additional observers, the Vatican and Palestine, there are only 5 superpowers which have vetoes to overturn the majority votes of the other 192 member states. One veto from any of the privileged permanent member states is good enough to throw the spanner in the works. Is it any wonder why the United Nations continue to be the carrier of international failure when it comes to world peace? The failing international peace agenda. The United Nations have teeth, but they cannot bite. There are 5 gums between its teeth which makes a mockery of the UN Charter. China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom and the United States of America are the 5 emperors which hold the world hostage. Until all member states are given equal voting status, this world continues to descend into unnecessary bloody wars. The failing international peace agenda. A house divided against itself cannot stand, said Jesus Christ, the Son of God and the Son of Man. The US, the UK and France are failing at being leaders for global democracy. Extreme right-wing politics are taking over in these countries. It was diabolically wrong for Russia to invade Ukraine. But by the same token, these 3 musketeers can find no wrong in Israel's decimation of Palestine. China and Russia are working hard to end US dollar's dominance over global economy through the International Economic Organization called BRICS. Israel and Palestine conflict remains the epicenter of world's division and peace volatility. You choose your side you prefer and support. Hey! Mind your language now. Like a spoiled brat, Israel can do no wrong. We need to enjoy the right to condemn both Israel and Palestine equally and be spared the wrath of being labeled anti-Semitic. Europe and the West are misleading the world as it were. Heaven help us all.